Okay, good afternoon. Sorry. Good afternoon. It is 2:02. So welcome everyone to our Tuesday 2 o'clock consent agenda. It is May 3rd, 2022. Let the record reflect that all three commissioners are present. Two of us are here in chambers and one is on Zoom. With that, we are starting off today with a proclamation.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and I'll read this into the record as a motion, and for the benefit of the audience, this is not about me. It's about Historic Preservation Month, and I know that a lot of you think that I qualify. Whereas in 1949, a congressional charter signed by President Truman established the National Trust for Historic Preservation, launching the use of historic preservation as an effective tool for community revitalization, economic development, and enhancing livability. And whereas the Spokane City County Historic Preservation Office was created in 1981 and since has received national and statewide recognition for its innovative and productive approach to historic preservation, while also recognizing the contributions that many dedicated individuals have made in preserving Spokane County's heritage. And whereas in the past 5 years, 77 historic preservation rehabilitation projects were completed, resulting in over $132 million invested in historic properties in Spokane County. And whereas the Spokane City County Historic Preservation Office and Landmarks Commission will be launching Preservation Month activities, including several opportunities for the public to take part in free walking tours of downtown Spokane and historic preservation staff members, with historic preservation staff members. Now, therefore, we, the Board of County Commissioners of Spokane County, Washington, on behalf of the citizens of Spokane County, do hereby proclaim the month of May 2022 as Historic Preservation Month in Spokane County, and encourage citizens of our great community to join with their fellow citizens across the United States in recognizing and participating in this special observance, highlighting historic preservation activities and accomplishments dated this 3rd day of May 2022.
I will second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Aye, motion passes unanimously. And I believe we have Megan Duval and Jill Nunemaker, if you'd like to come forward.
On. Yes. So good to see everybody in person again. This is exciting. It's been a long time. I'm Megan Duval, Historic Preservation Officer for the city and county. I have with me Jill Nunemaker, who is one of our county at large commissioners on the Landmarks Commission. And this is Logan Camporeale, who now works with me as a full-time second employee, doubling the staff of the Historic Preservation Office in Spokane. So just wanted to quickly say one, thank you for declaring Preservation Month. The other thing to say is we do have a couple of opportunities that we'd like to talk about. One actually is already full. We have a May 10th preservation walk downtown, but we also have our preservation happy hour, which is on Thursday, May 26th. It's just go to Brick West Brewing, grab a beer, come out to the patio, have about 45 minutes where you can enjoy a beverage and have a snack. And then we're going to take everybody on a walking tour for about an hour, Riverside, down First Avenue, and talk about some exciting preservation projects and just the history of that beautiful street in downtown Spokane. So that's what we have for you. I don't know if anybody had anything. Yep. Okay.
Okay, well, thank you. I think we're going to have you come down and give you the proclamation and take a picture.
Oh.
So I was having a conversation with the mayor for Medical Lake, Mayor Cooper, and she had indicated that they had a historic barn in their city, and I encouraged her to reach out to you and stuff. So if you haven't had a chance to make that connection, I know that barns are a warm spot for us in the rural areas and stuff. And so I wanted to make sure
she has contacted us. We contacted her back, and I think that's where it's ended. We offered, any advice or if she wanted us to come out and talk to them. So I'm Keeping my fingers crossed. Yeah. I always forget. Do we go in front here? Okay.
Okay, so with that, I will look to my fellow commissioners for the rest of the agenda.
So Madam Chair, I would move that we approve items 2 and 3 and all the sub items appearing thereunder in today's agenda.
I will
have a
second the motion.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second to approve items number 2, 3, and all sub items on today's agenda. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Aye, motion passes unanimously. With that, we do have one additional item that we are going to bring forward. So Mr. McMorris, if you would come forward.
Commissioners, you'll recall, Jeff McMorris, board staff. About a month, 6 weeks ago, there was a discussion around some funding from the 1/10 mental health sales tax for the Northeast Community Center, where they're putting up a behavioral and mental health center. It's the old Hilliard Library that's being remodeled. They have funding from the Northeast Community Center, the city of Spokane, the Washington State Legislature. The request was for $300,000, which would be their final funding to complete the project. It's expected to open next calendar year. You guys had discussion about it. We've already started discussions with the group. We need a formal motion and vote to start the process of allocating these funds.
Thank you. And so I'm just going to check with Mr. McLean that this was going to be a miscellaneous item after our 2 o'clock consent agenda. Is okay to bring it forward at this point?
Right, I think you can always bring up miscellaneous items under your agenda, that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I will then look to my fellow commissioner.
So Madam Chair, I would move to approve $300,000 from the mental health sales tax unallocated funds to support the behavioral health clinic at the Northeast Community Center and authorize staff to execute necessary documentation to support payment.
I will second the motion.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Aye, motion passes unanimously. Thank you. That then concludes our agenda for our 2 o'clock consent. Are there any other miscellaneous items that we have for this afternoon? Seeing none, then I think we will conclude our 2 o'clock consent agenda and we will not be reconvening back in our conference room. We will conclude for the day and see you next week. Thank you.